My date let me out of the car to wait on the curb while she parallel parked. After 3 failed attempts, she drove off. I walked home. She was probably so freaking embarrassed. I wouldn't have them wait on the curb while I parallel parked. I'd rather you not see the disaster, and I'd rather you like be in the car and kind of be a part of it. Maybe you can give me some tips. Maybe we can laugh about it. Maybe you could think I'm like so adorable for not being able to parallel park. She panicked. She totally panicked and drove off, for sure. I would consider doing that, 100%. Bought 6 tickets to a baseball game on Canada Day. Go Canada. With 2 other couples. She went to the bathroom and never came back. I'm the one in the middle row. Oh. Oh man. Why did she go to the bathroom and not return? Like, I want to know why. What was her reasoning? Was she just not feeling it? Like, just get through the game. You're already at a baseball game. Enjoy the game, enjoy the booze. Just be a part of like that atmosphere. And then when you get home, be like, just not into it. You know? Ghosting people sucks, but if I was him, I'd get freaking wasted too. Just drown your sorrows in alcohol. I'm kidding, don't do that. We bumped into her. I don't even want these words to fall off my lips. Are you kidding me? Worst first date, we bumped into her husband. What about her children? Maybe husband and children? Might as well just put a whole family in the situation. Shame. Shame. That is what gives us all a bad name, you dirty little cheaters out there. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I am Sassy and I am keeping it sassy today, ladies, because we are checking out some times that girls were the worst girlfriends ever. Sorry, ladies. Don't worry though, I also did boyfriends. Go check out the page if you want to see that. There are just some people, let's be honest, they're not that great in relationships. They might not treat people properly. I'm gonna call them out. It is what it is. Be a good person. I once showed up to a date, 10 of her friends were there with her and they had no idea I was coming. She was blackout wasted and introduced me as Tom. When I corrected her, she said, oh yeah, Tom is tomorrow night. Oh. So she was just blatantly like so open and honest about being a 2-timing. No, I'm kidding. You know, she might be single and be dating around, whatever, but at least be honest about it. That's awkward. And his name's Chris. So like Tom's not even close. I thought he was gonna say maybe his name was Tim and she was just really drunk. But like Tom, Chris, you're drunk, you're getting all these dates mixed up. How awkward would that be? Like you show up for a date and 10 of her friends are there and you're wasted? Like, huh? That's not even a date at that point. You just showed up to a party you didn't know about. One time, I took girls to the movies. During the movie, she kept looking at the person behind her. Turns out her dad was sitting behind us the entire time. That's uncomfortable. I would never want to go on a date with someone's parents there. Like meeting the parents is such a big thing and like I dread meeting the parents. It just gives me a lot of anxiety and I feel like honestly, it's so funny because meeting parents for the first time for me is always really weird because the first thing they ask is, what do you do? And when you say YouTube, people always have the same reaction when you tell them that you work in YouTube. It's like, they like make you feel like it's embarrassing almost because they're like, oh, get a real job. Like that's the stigma around YouTube is get a real job. So I always hate it because I'm like, what if they think I'm a loser? What if they think it's not a real job? What if they think it doesn't pay my bill? Like it's just weird. It's a very weird thing. Luckily, my boyfriend's parents are so freaking supportive and so adorable and his family even ordered my merch when I had merch. Today, I bought my girlfriend 2 tickets to a Broadway show that was coming through town she really wanted to see. I couldn't attend with her due to work, so she said she would take her mom. I found out later she took her ex. Now they're back together and I paid for the date that made it happen, FML. I agree, your life sucks or you deserved it. Oh my God, who put you deserved it? He did not. He didn't know. He wouldn't have paid for it if he knew that she was gonna take her ex. Come on now. Oh my God, that's so brutal. You literally paid for a moment that brought them back together. What a shady girl. Come on. How do you even have the heart to do that? Not horror, but happened 8th grade Valentine's Day. Oh, we're going back to the schoolyard in the sandbox. Was at a park and we're just hanging out. I got her chocolates, hair bow, and a card. Oh my God, puppy love. She got me nothing. While we're just sitting in the jungle gym area, I stand up and hit my head on a metal bar and was knocked out for roughly 10 to 15 minutes. When I came to, she was just sitting there not doing anything and said, let's go, I need to go home, not even asking if I was okay. This is just the most awkward thing I pictured in my life. Like, I'm just picturing two kids, like puppy love, and then you give her this beautiful gift, she gives you nothing back, you smoke your head and go unconscious, and she doesn't even care if you're okay. Like, what is happening? That's a lot for a child to handle. Puppy love is not supposed to be that complicated. I was dating a girl and things were going well until she told me that her dad always took the boys she dated aside and read a verse from the Bible about how guys should not wear effeminate things. In this case, my jeans were just a little too tight. Never happened to me because I never met her father, but it did happen to all of her previous dates. What the I would not be bringing boys home. Let me freaking tell you, I would not be bringing boys home. I would move my ass out and then invite my boyfriends over to my own home. Cause no, not on my watch, Dad. You pray to Jesus all you want, but no, my dad does not pray to Jesus like this anyways. He would never read a Bible verse to my ex, but no. TLDR, I deployed, she started banging her boss, we divorced, she got the dog, I missed the dog. Come on, that is the saddest summed up like sentence I've ever read in my entire life. Whoa, you deployed, thank you for your service, number one. She slept with your boss, you're married, so she cheated on you with your boss, got divorced, she gets the dog somehow, even though she's the dirty cheater, and you miss your wife, and you miss your freaking dog. On her behalf, I am sorry. That's brutal. She cried in Chipotle because I didn't pay for her burrito. Girl, that is unstable. Let's control those emotions, shall we? Although I would probably cry over a burrito. Actually, I would cry over pickles. One time, my jar of pickles, totally unrelated. I was grocery shopping, I was walking home, and my jar of pickles dropped in the middle of the road. But it didn't break, and it started rolling, and I swear to God, I almost started crying, thinking that it was like Wilson floating away. Wilson, and my pickles were just going, and cars were coming, and I live in downtown Toronto, and I honestly almost burst into tears thinking like, that's it. I'm about to lose all these pickles. Anyways, so unrelated, but I would cry. If you date an actress who's good at acting, you're going to have a bad time. Hey, what are you trying to say? I like to consider myself a performer. I moved to the city to be one, and I like to think I'm decent, and you're gonna have a great time. We do be acting all kinds of ways though. You just never know what you're gonna get. Are you gonna get Joss? Are you gonna get Jocelyn? Are you gonna get Sassy? You never know. It's a dangerous game. She issued an ultimatum that for Christmas, I needed to show a gesture of my commitment. Broke up with her, not the gesture she was thinking of. That's commitment, all right. Commitment to get the F out of there. So I'm assuming it was like, put a ring on it and you can't put that kind of pressure on someone. I wouldn't even want someone to like propose to me if it was an ultimatum. Like I want that to be on their terms as well as mine. You can have discussions about it and you know what you want in life, but like I don't want it to be like under pressure, under pressure, you know? She didn't want me to go to college for a year because she was a year younger. She faked amnesia after I went to college to get my attention. Out of all things, amnesia? That is such a role you have to play up. Like you really gotta Meryl Streep that. No way, too much work. Wow, just to get your attention because you went to college? Girl, just find some attention at home. Go your separate ways, wish each other the best, blah, blah, blah. You know, let him live his life, you live yours. Without amnesia. All right, guys, those are some times that girls were the worst girlfriend ever. It happens. It just is what it is. Before I get out of here, I'm going to do today's Sassy shout out, and it goes to Misty Duncan. They said, it burns me up when people lie about having cancer. Boom. Did we not just talk about someone lying about amnesia? It should be illegal to lie about an illness like that. It's so bad. I have no respect for people who do it because I've seen it take the lives of people close to me. Don't even get me started. Absolutely, Misty, I am with you. I am getting out of here though, you guys. Stay classy. Stay classier than I am, clearly, and stay sassy. But never sassier than me because that's impossible. Bye. All right, this is times that girls were the worst girlfriend ever. And drink booze, I'm kidding. Worst influence ever. TLDR. 13. Oh my God, what's with all this TLDR? Let's do our comment now. What time am I at? Oh, perfect. I have a burp. That's how I feel about people who do that. Have you even subscribed to the channel yet? Don't be a fake fan. Hit that subscribe button. You know you want to.